All right. Here we are again for interview number 2 with Lawrence Randall McCullough. Now we're going from preteens on forward. Let's begin.
Okay, as we continue on my life here, my life's journey, one of the things I remember as a young boy was the times we spent with my mother, you know. Come find out later on in life that my father was in the service at that time. So there's an old picture of my mother and myself and my sister standing next to her. She had her arm both of us. And as I look at that picture, I can see that was taken at the time that we were staying at my grandmother's house in Madisonville. And that was a time that, you know, we had a lot of good time together with our cousins who came over, who was also staying there sometimes. So we had a chance to bond with our cousins.
Right.
And the many things we did were seasonal. If it was summer, we go swimming at the Stewart Park in Madisonville. And I remember taking some lessons in swimming up there. And the pool itself, as I remember, was this old concrete pool. The deepest part of it was about 5 feet, I think.
Of course.
So you didn't do too much diving in that pool where your head will hit the bottom. In fact, that happened to me one time.
Oh, wow.
I went and took a flying dive off the side of the pool, and I felt my head kind of brush the bottom of the pool, which was concrete. But nothing serious happened. There's a little reminder that the pool was that shallow.
Yeah.
It's interesting though, in the evenings, that same pool, once a week, they would leave the water out of it, and they had like a dance party. I remember hearing some of the old early 50 music, and the teenagers would come around, they'd be out there dancing. And it's interesting how styles change because a lot of them wore blue jeans, bobby socks, you know. We didn't get there and dance with them, but it was fascinating seeing them out there dancing around, you know. At the same time, we had our own little birthday parties because there were so many of us in the community. Whenever one of us had a birthday party, we'd invite all the kids who were similar in age to us, at least maybe the same age or a year apart.
Right.
And I remember going to a party. Of course, my cousin Mike was with me.
Of course.
And this is a girl named Greta Gill. She was very light skinned, had nice hair. Everybody thought she was the cutest thing in the place, you know. And she was cute, but you know, at that age, you know, you get attracted by young girls. And I think she liked the attention she got.
Yep.
And then other bits that happened in the community were things like we would go to different parks. There's one up the street from us called Desmond Park. And during the summer, each one of these parks, they had adults out there who had little events for us. They have like little games. We could play ping pong, or they had some kind of contest. And at the same time, we watched not that much TV, but the TV we do watch sort of kind of made up our games for us. Like if we watch a Western, we pretend like we was cowboys and Indians, you know, we'll run around the cowboys. And then if it's a military show, we be soldiers. In fact, at one time, when we became of age, a lot of us got little BB guns. So we would do little war simulations with BB guns at the park, you know, shoot each other. Not thinking that somebody might get hit in the eye. But back then, you didn't think about things like that. And I guess we was fairly loose. We didn't require that much adult supervision because a lot of things we did were just playful things. Just acting out our imagination. It's interesting too, because I was thinking about a little bit about the Air Force back then. My friend and I, Benny, who I remember quite well, we kind of lived about a block from each other. During the summer, he would come down to my place, and we said, "What do you want to do today, Larry?" "Well, let's go behind the garage in the place that next to my grandmother's house, and there's some wood stacked back there."
Oh, nice.
So we would take that. We took a long board, for instance, and we pretend that long board was a plane.
Oh, well, there you go.
Boards. So I'd be in the front part, he'd be right behind me, I'd be the captain, he'd be the co-captain, and we'd be rocking that board back and forth, simulating flying.
Nice.
So yeah, that's the kind of imagination we had back then. Later on, I do remember my first time going to school, because when I became 5 that year, I recollect that most of the kids my age were going to school. We all
Oh,
started
yeah.
off in kindergarten. I just turned 5, so I always felt like a young guy in the whole group. There are some kids who turned 6 before I did.
Oh, wow.
I didn't turn 6 till that summer in August.
Okay.
But at first grade it started. But I remember going to kindergarten, and my Aunt Monty, she was there in the house, Grandma's house, and she would take me by the arm, and we walked down to the school.
Uh-huh.
I do recall the first time he told me I wasn't too thrilled about going to school. In fact, I was kind of crying a little bit, didn't want to go, I want to stay at home, you know.
Yeah.
This is first time being away from the home environment and going to a structured institution environment.
Yeah.
So I can describe it. There must have been about 20 of us, and we all sat in these little chairs, you know. Back then, we started off with half a day. I do remember some of the students. One of her name was Gloria King. She was one of the real light-skinned girls, had nice hair and everything. She's a cute little thing. That's what I remember about her. But I do recall the teacher herself, I don't remember her name, but she was soft-spoken, nice, you know.
Good. Good.
Nothing serious happening because this is kind of like your introduction to the beginning of 12 years of school or
Yeah.
more. So after school, or during school, we have recess.
Right.
Yep. They actually let us out in the schoolyard, and this will be a pattern all throughout the 1st through the 6th grade. They always make sure we have morning recess. We go out for maybe a half hour, just to get out there and run around. Boys will bring their marbles to school.
Of
We got
course.
in the dirt, making little circles, playing marbles.
Nice.
And we had a what we call a one-stand basketball hoop. This was it was just a basketball hoop, if you can imagine this. It stood up. We had no games, and you didn't have no backboard.
Oh, no.
You either got put it in or you missed. And then we also had a ball and string.
Nice.
And the idea was you had 2 people on both sides, and you hit the ball back and forth and see who can hit it the most and get it wrapped around the pole.
Ah,
You get it
yeah.
wrapped around the pole, you win.
Tetherball.
Yeah,
Nice.
tetherball. So it's a good exercise. We also had kickball. And we just had a great time. We was out there running around. There weren't too many chubby kids back there. For all of us
No,
did
no.
so much running and stuff, we all stayed thin.
That's good.
And some of my past pictures I can see where it's kind of skinny back then, you know.
Yeah.
But we didn't care. We were just happy to be outside.
Exactly.
Then after school, we didn't really have homework in kindergarten or 1st grade. We just came home. We made some things at school that we bring home to our parents and show them what we did, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes they would sign it just to verify that they'd seen it, you know.
Yeah.
But it was a nice education. I mean, wasn't nothing heavy duty, but they were trying to teach us the basic skills like 1st grade we went into start writing letters. And
Good.
I always remember we had to learn the alphabet, and we had 2 types of letters. First we printed out big A, then we print a little A and B and C.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
This is the writing passage we went through.
Uh-huh.
Reading part really no problem with me because I love to read. First
Well,
time I go hold a book or a comic book, I just love to go somewhere and read.
Nice.
So yeah, that was during that time period. I remember sadly my mom and father they separated. So
Yeah.
mom remarried. We got a stepfather,
Okay.
and we moved from Madisonville to a place called Avondale.
Oh, wow.
I remember the street. It was at Rockdale and Vernon. And there was a school, elementary school. I was going into 2nd grade.
Nice.
And it's called Rockdale Elementary. And this was one of my favorite uncles. Uncle Doc lived in the same area.
Well, how about that?
And then he used to walk me to school. So I always had an uncle or an aunt who's around to help me out because I was one of the first kids in that particular family. And they was able, they hadn't had their kids yet, except Aunt Monty. But
Yeah.
they were still younger. Most of them were younger than I was.
Yeah.
So when mom would be working, or I think she was working, and while she was at work, Uncle Doc would come by, we'd walk to school. I remember walks with him.
Nice.
And I used to ask him, I said, Uncle Doc, why you walk that way? Like kind of on your toes sometimes. I said, well,
Yeah.
it helps me get further ahead, you know.
Oh,
So I said, okay. So I picked that little walking style up, you know, kind of walking up and down, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But in Avondale, I have a few memories. I do remember Christmas because this is when my stepfather and mom together, they bought me a train set. It's an American Flyer.
Nice.
So I was about 7 years old, I had my first train set, and the engine, a couple of cars, and it's a circular track. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
ride around in a circle. You know.
Yeah.
You hook the bars up to the track, put the engine on there, light came on, and it went around the circle. I was fascinated by that. So I really developed an interest in electricity at that time. So that was helpful. A lot of other toys too.
Of course.
I remember they also gave me the early, I call it the early turnpike set. Before they started building those super highways, I had a little car set you set up and kick little cars and you run around the highway. And
Right.
it's supposed to simulate the freeway. See, in California, you call it the freeway.
Ha.
And then New York and Eastern areas call it turnpike. And here in Cincinnati, in our area, they call it the expressway.
Yeah.
And that's when they began a national expressway back during the 50s. A little history behind that is something started doing President Eisenhower, and he wanted to build a national highway that go across the country. Now, what I remembered about it was, its really purpose was for the military.
Yes.
So the military could get cross country, no traffic lights and stuff. But then later on, it went commercial, and people started using it to go long distance traveling.
Of course.
You had exits off the turnpike. Think about it though, I remember that before the expressway, you had these highways, just regular highways, 2-lane highways, 3-lane highways. And you go through all these little towns. So it's a way, so I do remember, we didn't stop at motels too much. We usually, back in that time, it's still kind of a racial thing. And you just didn't stop at white hotels or motels. I always wondered about that, but now I know why.
Yeah.
We didn't have stop at rest stop areas. So along with that, at the same time, there was a time when they had all these things like on TV, like they mentioned Coney Island, the Sourceville Lake, but we never went there.
Huh.
Come find out later on that it was segregated here in Cincinnati. Yeah. That changed later on, but we didn't really care because we always had something to do. And plus, on the weekends, we all get our cousins together. Back then, you didn't have seatbelts, so you put about 4 or 5 kids in the back seat, you know. And we get early Sunday morning around 4 o'clock, aunts, uncles, cousins, parents, and we drive out town to Calvin Lake. That's where we went swimming, the old muddy brown water. But we didn't care. We was out there splashing around, and
There you go.
the adults been cooking fried chicken, and
Of course.
we could. Well, first we had breakfast because so early.
Oh,
we
yeah,
got there.
yeah,
It's about 5 or 6, bacon and eggs was cooking, and after that we had lunch. So we literally spent the whole day out there. And we ran around, we splashed and dashed in the water.
Right.
I mean, it was just wonderful.
There you go.
So that was our entertainment. So we didn't really miss the amusement park.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really no big deal. Once we were doing something, we did it all together, you know.
Exactly.
So, often in my preteens, I recall being fascinated by trains. The reason I mention it because I had a grandmother, my father's mother, lived in Ironton, Ohio.
Well, there you go.
And that's where my father was born.
Ha.
Because apparently my grandfather came up from South Carolina and moved in and settled down in Ironton to work at a factory up there.
Right.
So that's why my father's roots were in Ironton, Ohio.
Right.
So my grandmother, since we was the oldest kids, she would invite us up for the summer.
Well,
so
there
we
you
spent
go.
summer in Ironton, Ohio.
Awesome.
And it was interesting. I recall my great-grandfather, Albert Carter. His name was Carter. Now, my great-grandfather, Albert Carter, was big. I mean, they say he weighed around 300 pounds. And it was him and Uncle Christopher. I found out later on through Ancestry.com that was his real name.
Okay.
One thing we knew him by was Uncle Boog. Uncle
Okay.
Boogie. So we called him Uncle. That's his name for our Uncle Boogie.
All right.
And him and Grandpa Carter, great-Grandpa Carter, stayed out behind the main house.
Huh.
While grandmother and her husband lived in the front house, my step-grandfather.
Okay.
A real grandfather died at the age of, when I was at the age of 6. So I didn't really know him that well.
Yeah.
But my step-grandfather stepped right in. He took us places, took me to ball games.
There you go.
And they had a pool up there. And my grandmother was one of the leaders of a group that said, no, we're not going to have discrimination there in Ohio. So she fought the city council. Eventually, they came in a little bit where they let us sleep and go up to swim in the evenings after white kids been in water all day. That was the first step. It was a start, you know. keep in mind, it's still the 50s.
Yep.
Even though they say everything's equal, wasn't quite there yet.
No.
So, and we met we had cousins in Ironton, of course. Mary Margaret, who ended up marrying my best friend later on in life.
Well, there you go.
She's one of my cousins. We play around with her, and sometimes we go to picnics.
Right.
Ironton was a little small community. One of the things I always enjoyed in the morning after we did our chores,
Of course.
somebody was dusting and cleaning up. That's okay though. Grandma first told us that we're going to do some chores. My son looked at her and said, "Wait a minute, Grandma, we're on vacation." And she started laughing and said, "No, there's things you're going to do before you take off, you know." So she really did a great thing. She was teaching us work ethics.
Yeah.
That we had to do things around the house, no matter where we lived, you know. Jump in and help clean up or wash dishes or something, you know.
Of course.
But after that was done, they bought me a bike, so I had a bike to ride up there.
Nice.
Well, they didn't buy me a bike. It was somebody else's bike, I remember, because my step-grandfather's son would come to some summers. He's older than we were, okay?
Oh, okay.
So I more or less used his bike if I wanted to go somewhere. So I would drive from 8th Street all the way downtown to where the rail tracks were. I went down there and just spent maybe an hour or two down there just watching the trains go by.
Nice.
So that's my big source of entertainment. Let me look one more picture of this. I see they distract my memory here.
All right.
1 second. So yeah, I called my mother buying me that train set. I was just fascinated by trains, you know. And here's a picture of me when I was in my first grade in school. That's me and two of my friends were white. They took a picture of us together.
Nice.
It's Valentine's Day.
Awesome.
This was my favorite coats.
There you go.
Had a little belt around it. And I guess I was looking to the side, but anyway.
Yeah.
That was me.
Cool.
In front of the school, Madison Middle School.
Well, there you go.
I cherish that picture because back then, as kids, we didn't care if you was black or white. We just wanted to, do you want to play together or be a friend? That's all it's all about. Never anybody screaming, "Oh, you black kids shouldn't be mixed with white kids." That was silly. Now, I did experience it later on in life when I went to Kennedy Heights. That's another part of my teenage story.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just enjoyed the summers. We enjoyed the winters. And
What do you all do during the winters?
Oh, during the wintertime? Oh, we had our little sleds.
Yeah.
And if you didn't have a sled, you get a garbage can top or a cardboard box. And we went to the nearest hill.
Well, there you go.
I remember going to the hill off of Red Bank Road called Daniel Drake Park. It had a huge hill. I mean, by the time I had a sled, it was a long walk up the hill. We started all the way down to the bottom. And this is before they built I-71.
Oh,
I-71, if you've ever been up I-71, you see off to the left, there's a big park and a hill.
Yeah.
That's a hill. It's all covered by trees now.
Well, yeah.
But back then, there's no trees there. So we walk up the top of the hill and just slid all the way down to the bottom.
Nice.
If we didn't go there, we go to the hill next to elementary school off Master Road. There's another little hill, and we go up and down that one.
Well, there you go.
Now, sometimes, if we want extra money, we go around the neighborhood and shovel sidewalks.
Well, there you go.
So that's how we made some extra money.
Nice.
And a lot of times, people didn't pay us that much, but we didn't care. $1 went a long way back then.
Oh, yes.
If we didn't shovel snow, we just played in the snow. Now, we didn't go ice skate or anything fancy like that.
Oh, okay.
We may go down to the creek sometime. If the creek was frozen, we'll slide out with our shoes. There's ice in the sidewalk. We have a little sliding contest.
Nice.
You start running and just hit the sidewalk slide. There's ice on it.
Yeah.
Of course, we always had the famous snowball fights.
Of course.
We built little snow forts and we have them facing each other and start throwing snowballs at each other.
Naturally.
So yeah, everybody and we always, like I said, repeated theme is we always found something to do.
Yes.
And it's just fun times. We had some sad times too.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think one instance was a motorcycle incident. I was young at that time period.
Yeah.
And one of my mother's friends. Well, his name, I forgot his name. It'll come to me.
Yeah.
But he's kind of a cool guy. He had this big Harley Davidson. So that's what got me interested in motorcycles. He'd ride around that thing, make all kind of noise. He might have gave me a ride on it, but I don't remember. Maybe because it's too little, Mom wouldn't have stood for it.
No, definitely not.
But what happened was, I think his name was Charlie.
Okay.
Charlie
yeah,
Payton.
it was Charlie, yeah.
Charlie Payton, right. there's a street called Wetzel Hill.
Oh yeah.
Go from Madisonville up to Kenwood. Well, the story I heard was he went flying up that hill, and his motorcycle, one of the tires blew.
Ooh.
Back then, tires weren't too reliable. Okay.
Yeah.
So the tires blew. He went off the road and hit a tree. And the story I heard was he got decapitated. Well, everybody was in shock because everybody knew Charlie and his Harley.
Yeah.
So that had an effect on my mother. Like later on in life, she had what had been on no motorcycle.
Oh, definitely not.
Now I think back where that came from because, you know, he was a family friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, those are some of the best. We had a neighbor, young little white. She's truly a mixed mulatto.
Oh.
Her mother was white, Dutch, and her father was black.
Well,
Once
there you go.
again, her name was Yo-Yo. We didn't care. We played with her, you know.
Exactly.
And little girl was Carol Patrick, and she played with us, went to parties with us.
Nice.
The teenage boys, that's kind of interesting.
Oh, I bet.
We tried to play with them. Of course, they said, "Oh, you little guys, you know, with us, you know."
Yeah.
I do remember one summer, my cousin Tony, he's a little bit years younger than I am, but we was really close back then as we were later on in life.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember he found a little baby raccoon.
Oh boy.
So I now discovered where he got his obsession with raccoons and animals. That was his pet. He put it in a little box.
Oh wow.
He called him Racky.
Racky
You know,
raccoon. Yeah.
Yeah. He thought that was cute. And on a strange note, I at a young age was introduced to pornography by accident. Some adult books was laying around, and I got to look at it. My friend looked at it. What is that? That's a naked woman.
No.
We didn't know at the time, but that was first introduction to shame because we felt embarrassed by it. We didn't want to tell anybody.
Yeah.
But we was fascinated by it. I mean,
Of course.
as kids, you know, you don't see that too often, but it does leave an impression on you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your mother. That's a good time. I think it's been about 20 minutes now.
Oh yeah, we're at
That
22.
concludes my young pre-teenage period, okay?
Awesome.